school was when she was packing up Mom's books for donation. She held up Mom's annotated copy of Jane Eyre and said, "You know, Emma, you'd make such a wonderful nurse. Just like me. It's such a stable career." I just took the book from her hands and went to my room. Dad followed me and grabbed my wrist hard enough to leave marks. "You need to respect your stepmother," he said in this quiet voice that scared me more than yelling. That was when I realized it wasn't just my mom who died that day. The man who I thought was my dad had died too. Things got worse after that. Dad would blow up over nothing, like when I left a water glass on the counter or came home 5 minutes late from school. Sandra would stand behind him during these lectures with this little smile plastered on her face. She started intercepting my mail and monitoring my phone for my own good because I seemed depressed. I threw myself into my writing and English classes. It was the only thing that felt real anymore. Mrs. Peterson helped me enter this statewide writing competition, and I wrote about grief and loss and finding your voice when everyone wants to silence it. When I won regionals, Sandra's face went cold. "Writing doesn't pay the bills," she said over dinner. "Nursing does." The acceptance letters started coming in March. I'd applied to 8 schools with amazing English programs, but somehow never saw a single envelope. Then my neighbor Mrs. Chen knocked on our door holding a stack of mail that had been delivered to her house, by mistake. All my acceptances, including a full ride to my dream school. I confronted them that night and found out Sandra had been deleting my emails from colleges and submitting nursing school applications in my name. Dad broke my laptop when I refused to consider her career choice, slammed it against the wall while screaming about ungrateful daughters. Sandra just sat there filing her nails. That's when I started digging into Mom's death. Something Mrs. Peterson said about Mom being so healthy during her pregnancy kept nagging at me. I requested the medical records and found weird gaps in the timeline and medication doses that didn't make sense. Then I found Dad's old credit card statements in the garage showing hotel charges from 8 months before Mom died, hotels he'd gone to with Sandra. Everything came to a head on my 18th birthday. I'd gathered all my evidence, including a journal Mom had hidden where she wrote about her suspicions about Sandra. I